back. Just got the fire. Things getting toasted. Little solo project main event was supposed to be on, but he came in to do a little chunk of money. His money man said he had to spend it, so I'm guessing he took off out of town. Probably took one of his girlfriends out somewhere. Either Hilton Head, Florida. Or he's talking about maybe going and check out a couple baseball games, or maybe went down to Augusta. Big golfer. Main event loves golf. I've known him for many years. He's an A1 individual. You got to keep people like that around in your life. People that keep you honest. People that sharpen you, make you better. But no, hopefully he's enjoying himself. He deserves it. Hopefully he comes into a ton more money. Finds bags and bags of it. I'm sure he'll be back. I want everyone to be thankful for what they have. There has to be one thing in your life you can look at or reminisce about, be thankful for. I know not everybody has a perfect life. Everybody has their struggles and their challenges. A lot of people have family problems. A lot of people feel like they're loners, don't have anyone in their corner. Just try to find things to be appreciative of. Realize that you have to be thankful. The more thankful and honest you are with yourself, the better your life will get, and the more opportunities will unfold for you. I want each and every person to understand they're here for a reason. It can be a good reason or a bad reason. It's all up to you. And if you're going to listen to that voice in your head, in your heart, if they're going to align to shape this world into a more perfect place for everyone. Life's been pretty crazy lately. A lot of plane crashes. Things that no one's really explaining. Planes falling out of the air. Innocent people dying. Helicopters losing parts. All these things going on, and everyone continues to go about their day. As they should. But that also should make you realize that there's struggles, challenges, death, despair, sadness, each and every second of each and every day. So that's why we have to try to make things positive. But we also have to try to figure out, why are these things happening? Is it due to poor quality control? People not checking out these helicopters, these aircrafts before they go up in the air? Is it due to the mechanics being insufficient? Not going over all the check marks? Just getting lackadaisical? Which, in a lot of fields in this world today, it seems a lot of people are getting lackadaisical. And it's a shame that when you're talking about flying and things where people's lives are really in danger, that we take for granted every day, people flying in the air, whether it's a helicopter, a plane, for luxury, or if it's to save someone's life. We take that for granted. A lot of bad things can happen. And a lot of bad things have happened and will continue to happen, unfortunately. But we have to cut down. We have to figure out why these things are happening. And we always have to weigh the risk and reward. We're losing innocent people. Things are happening. We're not getting answers. The world's head seems to be in the wrong place a lot of times. People are thinking about the wrong things, not thinking about what's important. They get too caught up in having what the next person has, having money, wealth, material things. People need to realize it's time. Time is the most valuable. Whether that's time you spend with people you love, time you spend with yourself and meditate and talk to God or talk to whoever you believe in. Time. So when you dedicate time to people, or people dedicate time or effort to you, just be appreciative. Understand that everyone is here doing their own thing, but there are people out there who stop because they care about you and they want what's best for you. They want you to succeed. That's what I want for all the people around me. I want to be able to succeed so that I can help them to do whatever they want to do to make them feel like they have succeeded. It's pretty crazy we can't trust in the airlines, like I said. I don't fly much. I hope things get safer. It's just like the medical field. I have many people who have been sick in my life, passed away, still living with sickness. And just recently, I've had someone who has been diagnosed with something, and yet the medical field and the doctors don't think it's that big a deal yet. We want to wait till it gets worse, till the cancer spreads. You're at about this number, we want you to go up one number. It's just crazy. People's compassion and people's dedication to trying to help people live a more perfect life. Doctors, nurses. A lot of them are just out for money and see it as a dollar sign. We need to get the world back to where people care. People want people to get healthy. People want to cure all these diseases. It's crazy that the medical field could want you just to stay sick so that they can continue to make money on you. Oh, we'll monitor it year after year as you pay us $10,000, $20,000, $100,000, $250,000, all these numbers. Also, we can spend more time with the people we love. I hope the medical field turns around. I'm very thankful for when I was younger. The medical field was in good shape. They actually wanted to get you better. And it seemed like there was a lot of people who actually got into that profession because they had compassion for people. They had compassion for life. And they understood that they held the knowledge to be able to give people a life worth living. Something to talk about. So I'm thankful to the medical field. But also I know what it's become. Because a lot of outlets in this world have become that way. So focused on money. How much can we make off this person? If we have this many people and we charge this much, then we make this amount. Instead of really caring and showing the effort because your heart wants you to, not because you see that balance in your bank account going up every week, even though people all around you are dying. Your patients and people that you look in the face and say you're doing everything you can for them. Seems as if a lot of people have opinions on Elon Musk and Donald Trump. And like I've said before, a lot of you people should be able to understand your opinions don't matter. You can speak them, but they hold no weight. You haven't proven yourself. You haven't tried to be a success story. You haven't failed and failed and failed until you came out on top. And maybe you have, but not like they have. So I don't want to hear that nonsense. In my opinion, which doesn't matter, because like I told you, you can hear it, but my opinion doesn't matter. I've succeeded, but not like those guys. So, as far as I see, the United States is lucky to have them, lucky to have people looking after him, trying to make it a better place, a more profitable place, a place that's run like a business, and a place that understands you have to work and you have to put in the effort if you want to have anything out of this life. If you don't, that's fine. You can live on the street. It's proven. You go to look at all the cities. People just living in tents, living under bridges. They've given up. They want to blame someone. And there are some people who can't help it. But trust me, a majority of people can help it. A lot of people on the streets need to look in the mirror. That's the raw reality of it. You have to set a goal. You have to try to have some self-worth. There's a reason why you're around, and you can make a difference. But it doesn't just happen like this or that, snap of the fingers. It's going to take blood, sweat, tears, a whole lot of time. Just stay focused. Try to invest any money you have in things you know that are going to bring you back your return. We all have an opportunity each and every day to change someone's life, whether that is in a minimal way, by just saying hello or holding the door for someone, making someone feel seen or heard, to donating some of that money. That stuff that seems to come in so easy for some people. And Yeah, and those people know that they're just going to keep on rolling in checks because they've proven a concept or they've had a business that's been successful. Continue to donate your money. Help try to make your community better. Help the veterans. Help the homeless. Help build people back up so we can build a more perfect society. Mikey said he'd bet on a couple different people, him and Beach, making some moves. They're big in that betting world. They're pretty good at it. They make some money. I think Beej might have taken some Scheffler guy. Mikey took some Bryson DeChambeau. Guess he cranks the ball. And I just picked some dude named Jason or Justin Day. We'll see what happens. See if we can win us a little bit of cash. You have to surround yourself with people that believe in you, but you also have to be honest with those people. And those people have to be honest with you. And it'll be tough. It's tough to build a circle, even a triangle of people. Even finding two, you and another person, that can be very difficult. Knowing you can lean on that person like a crutch, knowing they'll never move, that can be a tough task a lot of times. I'm fortunate I got my brother Q. I know no matter what, I can lean on him. No matter what, he's always going to be there in my corner, just like I'll be in his, no matter what. Good, bad, or indifferent. He's my brother. We do this life thing together. I want him to succeed. Continue to succeed. Dude's a champion right now. He's just going up, up, up. Main event, like I said, he's an important piece of the puzzle. A lot of people have counted him out, just as they've counted me out, just as they've counted Q out. But all of us, we all understand honesty. We all understand hard work. We understand that our word means everything. We have to stand on that. We have to mean what we say. We have to take care of each other even when it gets tough or when we feel like we don't want to. We're all in this. And we're in this because we know we can count on each other. So I hope others can find people like that to count on them. I got people I know I can call any time of day. Any day of the week. I I'm not saying a lot of people, but I got a strong few. Maybe a Quattro or a Cinco. And I know people know they can count on me. I want people to know they can count on me. I don't know if it's something in my blood, it's the way I'm built. But many times in my life, people have said I couldn't do something. And guess what? It got done. So we have to continue to put out positivity because there's so much negativity. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful that people have shown me certain things in life, how to move, how to act, how to function, how to speak. So many people dying each and every day. People taking people's lives. I'm not saying some of it's not justified. But when it all boils down to it, it's all about time. How much time do we have here before our life gets cut short? It could happen to anyone, any day, during our normal routine. So we have to make sure that the time we do have and the time we do spend with people, we make them know how much they're worth and how much they need to continue to be themselves and continue to follow their heart and listen to that voice inside them, the positive voice. One that seems to get annoying sometimes. It continues to push you sometimes when you're tired, you're fed up, you're angry, you feel like everything's going wrong. Continue to listen to that positive voice in your head. Voice that says, keep pushing, keep going. Maybe in a minute it'll get better. Maybe in an hour. Maybe in a day. Maybe in a week. I promise there'll be a voice that'll say, it can't be done in a day. It can't be done in an hour. You'll never get it done. There'll always be that voice. Shut that voice out. That's nonsense. If you want something out of this life, that's nonsense. Continue to get better. Continue to look yourself in the eyes, in the mirror, and know who you are. Because you're honest with yourself. You're honest with the people around you. There's no need to lie. There's so much happiness in honesty. Check on these logs real quick. Thing wanted to burn out. Brought it back to life. Find a positive in today, tonight, tomorrow. Set a goal. Try to make someone else's day better. It'll make yours better. Never think that you're done chiseling yourself to get better, to make yourself better. There's always room for improvement. If you're a terrible person, bad person, I guess you got a good chance to improve. And then once you get to be top-notch, top-tier individual that continues to push all the negativity and bad behavior, bad antics out of your life, you still have to understand that you're not perfect. You can shoot to be perfect. You'll never be perfect. But you should aim for perfection. Aim for that. You will fall short. But you have to hold yourself accountable and be critical of yourself. Other people will be critical of you, and that's fine. But to an extent, you need to be critical of yourself. How are you getting better? Who are you making better? What are you doing? Are you dragging that person down? Are you making them more negative? And making them the domino effect where then they become more negative to others, and then others become more negative? If that's the case, maybe you need to step out of that situation. Work towards positivity. Work towards bettering yourself before you start tearing down everyone else or projecting your feelings or what's going on in your headspace onto others. Talk about it. Understand it's okay to not feel good. It's okay to not feel like you're ever winning. To always feel like you just can't catch a break. That's okay. Make sure you treat yourself. Make sure when you look at yourself you feel good. In a positive light. Not just what other people think of you or your persona. When you're all alone and you think about who you are, what you've done, what you plan to do, and what impact you would like to make. What kind of positive light do you see? How big of goals do you want to set for yourself? You get one shot. Anything is possible. It doesn't matter if you've done a million wrongs in your life. If at some point you own up to it and take accountability and start to turn things around and do countless positive things continually, so much as change your whole life around. Eventually, those negatives that you did, they won't even be seen anymore. Everyone has a light in them. You have to try to shine bright. And a lot of times in life it'll seem you're barely even lit, if lit. Just know, keep your religion and your faith close to you, and you can get through anything. And everyone knows there's always someone that's worse off. There's always going to be. But yes, you can pity yourself, feel sorry for yourself. You just need to understand, it will get better the more positive you are. Build a strong circle around you, like I said. People you know. But understand it's going to take effort. You're going to have to put time in with them just as they put time in with you. And a lot of times, majority of the time, it'll feel as if you're doing more than a lot of the people in your circle or your triangle. But just know, as long as you're doing everything in your power to make this world better and the people around you better, you will be rewarded. That's what I believe. And it won't be like a reward that we think here. It might have similarities, but the reward will be that overwhelming feeling of love. You're knowing that someone, something higher, bigger, better, stronger, infinite, put you here for a reason. You deserve to be here. But so does your enemy. I have enemies. I have people that I don't wish to be around, or that if I were in the same room, I don't know how the scenario would end or transpire. And that's something that I continually have to work on, just as everyone does. But what I know is I'm 100% myself all the time, around all those people that I hold so high in my life. And I hope to continue to be that way. I don't want to let people down. I know I will. I know I have. I want each individual just to know their value and know that they can make a difference. You can make people who feel like they're worth nothing and have nothing to live for feel like somebody famous or celebrity just by listening to what they have to say or taking interest in the thoughts running through their brain. Be compassionate. But the main thing, understand it's about time. How are we going to get more of it? How are we going to stretch it? How are we going to make sure the people that are important to us know? That we'd give them all of our time if we could over any amount of money. Keep pushing to be great. Keep being honest with yourself. And always know that God has your back and will always be in your corner. STFU.